What's going on, everybody? Chump Change XD here. Hope you're all staying healthy, having a great day. As you can see, it's 100 degrees inside that grow tent. I don't have my basement window open, which I previously did to keep that temperature in the low 90s. So that's that's what we got. But obviously, as you guys know, we only have a 6-inch fan. I do have an 8-inch fan that I need to install. But purpose of this video, we finally got our new grow tent. This is a massive, like double wide 96 by 80 by 48, and I am super excited to see how big it is in this room. Again, as you guys know, I'm going to be building a wall behind the actual tent itself to block off my kids' playroom from my mining room slash workshop area. So let me do that. I got to get this thing open. I got to get this thing built up. Once it's built, you guys will see it all done. Oh my massive, look at this thing. It makes this thing look puny. All right, so I just opened it up so you guys can see what the inside looks like. This is absolutely insane. So like I said, it's 4 feet wide by 96 inches long, which is 8 feet, and then 80 inches tall. So this thing, you can totally walk inside. It's absolutely insane. I just love it. I really love it. So down here, they have the intake ports that you can actually like feed a fan into there, and on the back. Then we have the actual like screened intakes for the natural air in that you could take off, and you could probably put like a filter against it or on this side of it. I mean, I don't know, I'll figure something out. And then they have the exhaust ports on, again, the left, the back, and the right, as well as the actual top. There is 2. So my plan, not in this one, but in this one, all right, I've been thinking about it. I think I'm gonna take this and take this tent, right, and put it basically in the same fashion that this one's in. So if I grab this whole thing and I flip it right here, all right, that's gonna bring, I don't know if you guys can see my tape measure, I kind of laid it out. It's gonna bring me like literally and give me like a foot in between. So I'll have to reframe the edge here to make a door like into the side and probably have like a little notch off the top, like the top angle of the door will be kind of angled just so it shuts perfect. But I think that'll be the best bet to be able to get into there, and then that way I could build a wall here and I could put a door there to get into that room and basically into this room from right there instead of having to go all the way around through into this door. That was the wife's biggest concern, so got to try to keep her happy at the same time, so that's what we're going to do. Now, looking at doing that, all right, that interferes with this right here. If I was to take this and put it against the wall, that collar right there, I need to cover it up. So what I have to do is basically just go get an 8-inch cap. I'm gonna take the reducer out of this, and I'm going to put an 8-inch cap right in it, zip it to it, tape it closed, never use it again. Or, you know, maybe in the future for something else, who knows? Either way, that'll be taken out. So as you can see, right here on the right side, that's pretty much almost at the end of the tent. It's probably about half a foot in, or like 6 to 8 inches probably into the center. So it's more or less 3 or 4 feet this way, and I gotta pop another hole. So I'll get another 8-inch collar. That way I can leave that one there and just cap it like I said, and we will feed that collar directly into the top of the tent. As you guys know from the last video of the other grow tent, this thing has 2 collars, okay? One goes up like that, and the other one comes down. So I can take this one right here and basically tighten that around the collar that comes out of the ductwork, just like that one does. I'll just tighten it right there and possibly tape around the top, I don't know. Honestly, I think it's really close to almost coming through the top of this anyways. And then what I'll do is I will mount the 8-inch fan right here somehow. I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna mount it here, but I don't know, these bars move. They have other ones that go the other way. So I might end up running one across here and one across here, and then I can more or less just kind of bungee or suspend it somehow, maybe with some perf strapping or I don't know, something along those lines. But I think that's gonna be the best way to do it. Also, I am so happy that I didn't build this wall yet, because that would have been a huge issue. I don't think I'm gonna build the wall exactly like I thought I was going to, so that's why I'm like always trying to think a step ahead. That wall, again, is gonna have a door now, and now I need to figure out where to place it. So it's probably gonna be somewhere right here in the center. It'll be nice because I'll be able to get at that fire suppression water tank that's right there, and yeah, go from there. So now, what I need to do first, So I'm gonna take this rig right here. This is my For the Win 3 rig, and it has 2 Sapphire Nitros with a 1600 watt P2 PSU. So I am going to be plugging this into that outlet. You guys saw the AAAWAVE sluice frame with the 13 GPUs on it. And we're gonna put it into the tent, and I'm gonna exhaust into the side like I showed you guys, and intake from the attic. So, all right, we made it upstairs. Man, this thing, walking 3 flights of stairs is like, it's exhausting. So anyways, I have this rig up here. Obviously, I am going to try to run it off of this outlet right here. That is a 15 amp circuit, and I think it's good for 1800 watts, if I'm not mistaken. I think this is around either 14 or 15. So I'm pushing it. I'm definitely pushing it, but I'm gonna try it and I'm gonna see if it's steady. So I'm not gonna bring the grow tent up today because I don't know if it's actually going to be steady. So what I'm going to do is basically, as you can see, all my tools are here. I'm going to draw a circle of cardboard and cut that out so I can actually tape it over this once I cut it into the actual plenum here. What I'm going to do also is, instead of going here, I'm gonna cut it in right here. That way I can run the ductwork to the wall and mount the fan like right here, and then continue over to where the grow tent sits. All right, so now that that's complete, basically all I have to do is cut that cardboard circle off and connect the hose to go over to the tent, like I said. Now let's plug this meter in, and let's get this rig plugged in, shall we? All right, so it's plugged in to read wattage. Right now I'm gonna turn on my furnace. That way this fan can start back up, and then I'm gonna turn this rig on. Worst case, I have to take out 1 or 2 of these cards. So I have 3 3080s on here, a 3090, a 3070, and 2 5700 Sapphire Nitros. So I guess we're gonna have to see if it can handle it. Got the Wi-Fi stick. Let's turn this on. Plug the Wi-Fi in. And power button. Nice. All right, so now what we have to do is basically wait for the miner to start up. Hopefully the Wi-Fi picks right up because it was on Wi-Fi previously. And yeah, let's see how many watts it pulls. So right now at system idle, it's just under 350 watts. So let's see what that goes to once it starts mining. All right, so that was beyond terrifying. I don't recommend anybody do it. Apparently on 240 volt, it did not pull that much wattage. It ended up pulling more off of 120, and it showed 1700 watts if I'm not mistaken, and that's a 1600 watt PSU. definitely not happy about that. That was honestly scary. So I shut it off quick. I took out the two 5700s because I'm gonna run these on a different rig anyways, so this should be right around 300 watts. Yeah, that's what I'd have to guess, probably 300 watts or so, maybe just under. So let's try it again. Hopefully this runs okay. If it doesn't and it pops the breaker, then I'm gonna have to obviously reconfigure what I'm going to do here. I might just... All right, I can live with that. 1350, 1360-ish. I'm gonna leave this running and check it periodically throughout the night just to make sure everything's good. And then we're gonna have to build a full separate rig of the Sapphire Nitros. I only have 3 of those, but I'll put them in a 6-card Vetaframe because I have a few of these kicking around, as you guys know. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. Tomorrow, I will try to set up that bigger grow tent, and I'm gonna go to the store because I was actually missing a few parts to get this thing finished up, which is half the reason that I actually did not disassemble the one downstairs, because I don't wanna lose the heat for the night. It just doesn't make much sense. But guys, appreciate you all for watching. Please stay safe. I'll see you guys real soon. Peace.